are in the, looks like the camera is actually facing in the right direction. That's always a good sign. How's everybody doing tonight? Have fun, Gloria. Enjoy the football game. Hello, T. Okay. Have fun, Gloria. Turn that volume down so we don't have an echo. Gloria, enjoy the football game. Hello. I'm not sure why I'm hearing that sound. Or maybe it's on my phone. OT. Yep, it's on my phone. Okay. Should be good now. Hi, Meg. How are you? I'm pretty good, thank you. Certainly glad it's Friday, and I had a half a day off work today because I had to work Sunday. We had a big recovery rally in Central Park in Johnstown on Sunday, so I had some time coming, so I took it this afternoon, and I was able to straighten up my craft room a bit. It was definitely in need of that. I had very hectic week this week. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had 3 videos go live today for 3 different design teams. Hey, Abraham. Thanks. It was a little bit overwhelming this week. And last week too, trying to get everything ready. You know how that is. You want to try to plan ahead as much as you can. But sometimes life happens, and my work has been extremely busy because of our recovery rally. It took a lot of time to get that organized. Plus I have some church commitments for the next, well, it's 5 Sundays in a row. And so we started not last Sunday, but the Sunday before, and we're not done until October 19th. So basically I'm out of commission pretty much all day Sunday. I don't get home until 6 o'clock. So that doesn't really give me much time to do, you know, stuff I need to do for design teams. So as a result, I don't have as many samples this time as I normally do, but I thought that was okay. We can always make some cards together. So let's get started. We might having a small crew tonight, which is okay. Hi, Sandy. Let's do Happy Mail first, and then maybe we can get some other folks to join on the live. I'm going to actually post it real quick over at FSC in case there are people who are looking for it. Yeah, that's why I was glad to have some time off this afternoon. Just because it was just so overwhelming. It's been nonstop. There's hardly been any downtime. I'm not complaining. I mean, I enjoy it. Okay. One second. All right. I know you guys are patiently waiting, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hi, Lori. Don't forget to put your chat to live chat, please. That way you don't miss on any of the chat that happens. I participated in the card swap during the month of September, and the theme was New Beginnings. And I already showed you several cards that I received from the people that I was in the swap with. But I wanted to show you, there are a couple more that came through, and I wanted to show you those too. So let's go ahead and look at those. So this one came from Star Patrick, and she did a beautiful card, you guys. I'm super impressed. There are elephants floating on the clouds. How cute is this? It's adorable. And the little elephants have a little net, and she painted them green with their little trunks. I think she said that it would be gender neutral. Hi, Carla. We just got started. And then the little clouds are so cute with little diamonds or little rhinestones. I think it's adorable. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, super cute. It says, "Welcome to the world of parenting. You may never sleep again." And what's funny is I have this stamp set, and now I have a really cool idea of how to create a card, because this one's just so pretty. I don't see myself giving this away. She heat embossed the word congratulations with this sparkly blue embossing powder. It is gorgeous. She also included a really pretty vellum panel that is foiled. All right, so I'm very impressed. Nice job. It looks really good. It's got a purple flower. You guys know that I will definitely enjoy making a card out of that. Hi, Sherry. I'm just doing some Happy Mail real quick. And this real pretty embossing folder, I don't know if you can see it because it's off-white, and I don't know how well it'll show up on the camera, but it has wildflowers, and it looks like she used some kind of shimmer paper, because I know you probably can't see it on camera, but the paper is shimmery. It's got little sparkles in it. Either that or she sprayed it with something. But no matter what, it's really pretty. And I think that it's just pretty the way it is. You could put a sentiment on it and you'd be good to go. So thank you so much. I love that Happy Mail. It's definitely so sweet and nice job. Okay, so put that one away. And then Diana also was one of my card swap partners this month. Let me cover up her address. She did a beautiful job as well. And the envelope that she sent me is embossed with some sparkly embossing powder, and it's purple. Purple sparkle embossing powder down in the corner on craft paper. So I believe she made her own envelope, and there is a foiled sentiment on the back, says hello. That's really pretty too. And I think it's just so beautiful how her embossed flower wraps around the other side of the envelope. So this is really pretty. Just the envelope itself, I was like, wow. Okay, and then the card, gorgeous. Just beautiful. Just took my breath away when I saw this. It's foiled, and it looks like it's got the pink hearts from H&H Textile. It's just beautiful. Her butterfly has 3 layers. So it's got a base layer, and the middle layer she did in pink foil, and then the top layer is vellum, and it looks like she has pink vellum, or she maybe put ink on the vellum. Hi, Pam, to make it look pink. And then she put 4 rhinestones on the butterfly. I mean, this is the sentiment is popped up. It looks like it's on foam, like fun foam, but it's really thick. And it is pink foil cardstock with a pink rhinestone. It's just beautiful. So thank you so much, Diana. I love it. I love it. Hi, Pam. All right, we're just doing some Happy Mail real quick before we get started. Hi, Chow. Yeah, T, I'm really sorry about the loss of your family member, and I know there's somebody else in our group that recently lost a loved one. It's always sad when that happens. So we are thinking about you, and definitely you're in our thoughts and prayers. Okay, and then Abraham was part of my card swap, and he sent me this nice box. So pretty. You're welcome, Pam. I mean, just so impressive. Like, you get a box. So it's a card, but it's a box. So I was like, wow. But inside we have one of his famous masks that he creates. And I'm not going to open it, Abraham. I'm going to keep it nice and sealed in there. So that when I do need it, I can rip it open and it'll have that nice fresh scent. He uses a really nice smelling fabric detergent type thing. And I know it smells good because I have another one of his masks and it smells really good too. So I love it, and it definitely will be put to good use. So thank you for the mask. And then his envelope is beautiful. He has some flowers stamped on the envelope, and those flowers then, hi Jen, it's so nice to see you. I've missed you, sweetie. And then he has these flowers as a repeating design on the actual card. And these flowers look like watercolor, Abraham. They're die cut or fussy cut. I'm not sure which one, but they look really nice. They are popped up with big, thick pieces of foam. Hi, Susie. And there is a nice little label behind here, or die cut. And then so the paper itself is embossed. So this white text is white embossed. White heat embossed. So it's just beautiful. There's so many things happening with this card. I don't know where to start. First of all, I love purple cone flowers. They're one of my favorite flowers. So I was super tickled pink to see that. And they're just beautiful. And then down here, he has his sentiment at the bottom, which is also embossed. And it says, consider this card a hug. And he's got a piece of foil going across there. So it's just gorgeous, just beautiful. Love it. Yeah, Jen, I'm glad you caught my live. And then on the inside, there's a really cute sentiment, which I love. They say it takes a village, but it also takes a vineyard. Oh, that is super cute. Awesome. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So thank you for that. Really appreciate it. And then Carla sent me a beautiful card. I love these die cut figures that Carla has. How many of you have ever heard of the show Supernatural? So Carla knows that I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I don't know if any of you know who he is. He plays the dad on Supernatural, and he plays Negan on The Walking Dead. He's really, he's turning into a good guy this season, but he did some really, really bad guy things in the past, like really, really bad guy things. And so everybody, yes, Carla, he totally is. I love Negan. I think I just would watch him all day. And I really loved him when he was like the bad boy and was super cocky and was, he has the baseball bat he calls Lucille, and he was always toting that thing around. So anyways, Carla made me this card. It says, this is what family looks like. And then on the inside, we've got our favorite Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And he's got some fire in his hand and a little fire down here because he's hot. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much, Carla. That's fantastic. This is an awesome card. Love it. Okay, so that's my Happy Mail. Thank you all for sending me Happy Mail. I certainly appreciate it. Love receiving it and love sharing it so everybody can see all the goodies. Okay. Let's get started and show off some beautiful new stamps from Technique Junkies. So today was new release day for Technique Junkies, and I'm going to show you some of the cards that I made, and then we're going to make something together as well. So today on my blog and on my YouTube channel and on my social media, I put this card up. This is the Bird and Poinsettia border. So it's, if you're not familiar, Technique Junkies is red rubber stamps, and it has a lot of beautiful line art with pine cones and pine boughs, poinsettia, a bird, some berries, just a real pretty. Hi Candace, how are you? I'm not sure why the notification didn't go out, but that sometimes happens. I just think it's really pretty. So that was the first card that I made. And basically I just stamped with markers. You know how over at Local King Stamp, how Lisa taught us how to use the markers to color our stamps and then stamp onto the paper. Oh, thank you, T. So that's what I did. I used these really cheap, inexpensive, they're called dual art markers. You could use your Arteza brush markers as well. I just get really good results with those El Cheapo dual art markers. Color rate on top of, all right, Candace, that's exciting. Congratulations. One more day until retirement. How exciting. So I really like how this one turned out. I used my postage stamp die, and then this sentiment, wishing you holiday joy, is from another stamp that was released today with Technique Junkies, and it's the, oh, I just had it here. It's called Light of Faith, set of 4. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. There was this, I was using 2 different sentiment stamps. Okay, so this is not from the new release. This stamp set that I used for this card, okay, wishing you holiday joy is the sentiment, comes from this stamp set called Gifts of Christmas, set of 5. This one was probably released, I don't know, a while ago. It's not new. It's in the Technique Junkie shop. But I really like the font on this one. And so let me read you what the sentiments say. It says, Merry Christmas from our house to yours. May the miracle of Christmas fill every corner of your heart and home. May peace be your gift at Christmas and your blessing all year through. Family and friends are the true gifts of Christmas. And best wishes for a healthy, happy, and prosperous new year. Okay, let me rewind a minute. I still don't have the right sentiment set. Oh my goodness, I'm really batting 1,000 tonight. There's just so many sentiments. Let's just talk about sentiments for a minute, because I've got myself so confused. All right. Okay, let me clarify where I'm going with this. So, as part of the new release is the Light of Faith, which has 4 different sentiments, okay? Wishing you a season of joy and love and a happy new year filled with happiness and prosperity. Out of the silence, music. Out of the darkness, light. Out of uncertainty, promise. Hope was born that night. I think that's a beautiful sentiment. I have some ideas of how I'd like to use that with the music stamp that I got. Then we have a nice big joy to the world. And then this one says, this Christmas, let the light of faith and the warmth of family make this season bright. Okay, so that's the new Christmas sentiment set. There are 4, and it's called Light of Faith. All right. In addition, a new stamp set that was released is part of the new release. It's called Poinsettia Wreath Wishes, set of 7. And that's where I got this sentiment. I was a little bit confused myself. Where did I get this sentiment? So this has a whole bunch of sentiments. Wishing you holiday joy, Christmas joy, peace on earth, joyful wishes, warm holiday wishes, season of love. So you've got the main wreath, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 different sentiments also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. that's where I got, yeah, I'm just double checking now, triple checking now. That's the one where I picked this Wishing You Holiday Joy. Got it from this. So these are the new release. I did create a card for the wreath, and it's not a really like flashy card, but to me it's rustic, and when I see this wreath it reminds me of rustic. So what I did was I stamped the wreath using VersaFine Clair acorn ink or pinecone ink, one of those brown colors, and then I used Korean markers and did some watercoloring. Yeah, it's a grapevine wreath. Yes, thank you. It's got a really big poinsettia on it and some foliage around it. And I used, what's nice about this set is the sentiments fit right inside of that wreath. So whichever way you want to face it. Here in the artist, it's with the flower on the top. Well, I did it with the artist on the bottom, with the flower on the bottom. So really, it's whatever you decide, however you want to decorate your wreath, and then whatever sentiment you want to use. So it's an interchangeable set. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see Jean's here. Hello, Jean. It's nice to see you. And then what I did was I just put some little sequins on there, and then I have some striped paper as a mat. This is a very basic card, but I just felt it's a rustic looking, you know, grapevine wreath, and I wanted to keep it rustic looking. So I think I accomplished that. Alrighty then. Okay, so we showed you 3 stamp sets already and 2 cards. We looked at this one and this one. Okay. Okay. All right, so I told you Joy to the World was one of the sentiments that's part of this new sentiment set. Yeah, Candace, really Americana. That's what I thought too. And so what I did was I grabbed the Christmas frame. This is a real pretty frame. You could put several different of the sentiments inside of this frame, so they're meant to go together. These sentiments will all fit inside of this frame. Okay. And I just went really basic. I know you probably can't see, but I sprayed it with Shimmering Bliss Spray. So the first thing I did was I stamped it with VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink, and then I heat embossed it. So this is actually heat embossed. Then I sprayed it with Shimmering Bliss Spray. I have gold and mixed metals. I used a couple different colors. So that was my base. I used the new die that I got from Gina Marie, and I die cut that panel out. And then this Joy to the World I put on a regular piece of paper. I heat embossed it with like a green ink. So it's that rainforest ink from VersaFine Clair. And then I just used clear embossing powder, and then I sprayed it with Shimmering Bliss Spray. And the color I used, I know it seems pretty bright. I thought it would kind of fade back a little bit, but that just goes to show you how pigmented these Shimmering Bliss sprays are. I use, let me find what I used here. Let me see. I should have used this golden olivine. That's what I should have used. Yep, all of the new release stamps are 15% off until the 8th. But I actually ended up using Vivid Volt. And when they say Vivid Volt, they're not kidding. It is very vivid. Vivid. So it's pretty bright. But yeah, there's a lot of Shimmering Bliss on this. It's pretty heavily sprayed. Okay. But yeah, I think I should have used the golden olivine. I think it would have matched better. Well, that's okay. I'll be making more cards with this because, as I said before, the sentiments from the Light of Faith fit perfectly inside of that frame. And so I'll definitely want to stamp each one of them out and put them inside of that frame. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. Hi, Michelle. All right. We have a really cool retro ornaments background, and I had a lot of fun with this one. Definitely has that 70s vibe. And what I did was, and this one I heat embossed and used some Wow embossing powder. That's got it's called Halo. That's okay, Michelle. Hi, Amy. And then I grabbed a sentiment from an old stamp set. This is the one where I grabbed the sentiment from the other stamp set. I was getting myself a little bit confused. I grabbed, "May the miracle of Christmas fill every corner of your heart and home." Hi, Jonna. So we're just looking at some of the cards that I created with the new Technique Junkies release. And this is the retro ornaments background. Now, so I made a couple more panels using this retro ornaments background. Now, this one is also embossed with sparkly embossing powder. You really can't see it that well because it's on black paper. But I like it. It's a subtle type of, yeah, it's just not real flashy. You could even, I mean, it doesn't matter which direction you have it facing. So I want to add a sentiment to this. And then I use Perfect Pearls. So I grabbed my Perfect Pearls. Yeah, that would be pretty, Amy, to put pearls in the ornament or some kind of rhinestones or something. But I really like the way this one turned out. I used Versamark ink, and then I used metallic Perfect Pearls. I used 3 different colors. I used like a regular yellow gold, and then I used, I know this is copper over here, and then there was some other kind of gold. I had 2 different colors of gold that I used, and then copper, but I think this turned out really nice. Yeah, it's like metallic, right? So this one needs finished, and it definitely needs a sentiment. And then I created one that is sort of a purple and blue with Perfect Pearls. And I really like how this one turned out too, because these are my colors. So it's just a different take, you know, the dark colored cardstock really, the Perfect Pearls really look pretty on those. Okay, so I definitely need to do a sentiment for this one. Okay. So this is one stamp. It's called Retro Ornaments Background. Yeah, the Perfect Pearls really do shine, don't they? And I just basically did it in a couple different mediums. I did Perfect Pearls in different colors, and I did some embossing powder that's real sparkly. I just did a couple panels. I didn't get a chance to make the cards yet. But the one card that I did make, I have a sentiment, and that sentiment comes from a different stamp set, and that is called Gifts of Christmas, set of 5. We have 5 different, I would say, more religious type Christmas sentiments. And this one says, "May the miracle of Christmas fill every corner of your heart and home." And I don't know, I love the scripty font on these sentiments. I think they're really pretty. And I think they'll just work out really well for Christmas cards this year. So those turned out really nice. And that was it. That was all that I got finished this month. So I have a long way to go. So let's go ahead and look at the rest of the stamps that came through. And it sounds like some of you are planning to go to a craft show. So that sounds like fun. Nancy and I are going to a craft show as well, but not until October 30th and, well, the 30th and 31st. Basically Halloween weekend. Yep. And I'm just going to be there all day Saturday, and I think Nancy will be there for sure Saturday, but maybe she'll be there Sunday too. That one is being held in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Okay, so looking forward to that. Okay, sounds good, T. I might have to subcontract out to you. I know you're busy too. You've got your hands full trying to, with your fairy stamper videos and your fairy stamper posts. I know you're busy too. So here's a cute little stamp. And I thought this one would look awesome. Hi, Melody. With some Jingle Bell pattern paper. And I'm not really sure if I have any, but I probably do. I have lots of pattern paper. But it's so cute. It says, get your jingle on. So that's a really sweet little stamp. This one's super cute. It's called Sleigh Bells Ring. And it says, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. Okay, so what I love about this one, you could use it with a snowman stamp set or a die. If you have a sleigh. And you know what? The new Tim Holtz release from Stamptember has Santa's sleigh. That would go really nice with this, wouldn't it? That would be really nice. Oh, so you're going to a pumpkin festival, which is going to have vendors. Oh, you're a vendor. Michelle, what are you selling as a vendor? What type of crafts are you selling? Yeah, jingle bells. Yeah. Walking in a winter wonderland. Perfect. Maybe Carla can hook us up with a little, I call them cutout dolls, but they're not. A little miniature of Christopher Walken. That would be funny. Speaking of Santa's sleigh, Technique Junkies has a super cute Santa's sleigh that's part of this release, and an awesome sentiment that matches perfectly. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I love this together. Actually, I was thinking that that's the card that I want to work on tonight, because I just keep thinking about it and thinking about it, how I want to design it, but who knows? I might end up working on something completely different. But you can't beat these prices for these stamps. And super cute. You could have a moon, and you could do a slimline card, or you could have sort of a moon and the sentiment and some trees at the bottom, or like a city scene under the bottom. That gives me an idea. I have a new stencil from a Colorful Life Designs, which is a city skyscraper scene. That would look really cute with that, wouldn't it? All right. So here we go. I think this is the dog. My girlfriend has a dog like this. Oh, it just totally left my mind what kind of dog this is. It reminds you of the Wizard of Oz. It's a Karen Terrier, I think. Now, you guys let me know what you think. All right, Lynn. That's great. Thank you, Lynn. I really appreciate it. I think there's so many awesome cards that can be made with these stamps for Christmas this year for your holiday cards. There's just so many great ideas. Yeah, it could be a little Yorkie, but I don't know. When I look at it, it just reminds me of my girlfriend's Karen Terrier because it has longer, shaggy hair. I think a Yorkie might have like shorter hair, but I don't know. I am not an expert. Yeah, this dog is so cute. I believe in Santa Paws. How adorable. Yeah, something Scottish. It's some kind of terrier. My girlfriend, who has a Cairn Terrier, says that's the kind that you get from Scotland because her and her husband, like, they trace their roots back to Scotland and they are, like, big on Scotland. So she's the one who told me about Outlander. So, yeah. Anyways, this will be so cute to color with colored pencils, I think. And then I have a stencil with little paw prints from a Colorful Life Designs, and I think that would look really cute together. Or if you had like any kind of Christmas paper in the background would look nice, or any of these background stamps that are available through Technique Junkies, I think would look really cute. So lots of great combinations. I know, Michelle, I can't wait till the next season. So excited. Okay, so here we have a smaller stamp. It's called Vintage Ornaments. And it's not a full-size background stamp, but you could use it as a focal point on your card and then do whatever kind of background that you like. This is nice because it's sort of like one of those reverse stamps. Hi, Janet. Welcome. We're so glad that you're here. So if you would stamp it, it would have that nice bold inking on it because it just reminds you of a reverse stamp. I'll show you what I mean here. It's got a nice solid surface of red rubber. You can see how dark the artist's drawing is. So all of that would be the color of your ink. So I like that one a lot. That would look pretty with like a navy blue or a royal blue. I know Jen Carolus likes blue, so that might be a really pretty card to send you, Jen. All right, so we've got a super cute trio here that I think you guys are going to get a real kick out of. All right. Yeah, it would be pretty foiled. Okay, so we have this awesome mid-century sparkle background. All right. Totally 60s, 70s vibe. I would say 60s, late 50s, early 60s. All right. Then we have our very own guy, Mod Man Christmas. Okay, so what was that show that was on TV with all of the salesmen? Mad Men. Just reminds you of Mad Men or something like that. Dawn, yes, Dawn Draper. Mad Men, yes, exactly. So he's standing beside a Christmas tree, and he has a really cute tree beside him. He's got a little Santa hat on. It does remind you of My Three Sons. And then the sentiment is perfect. It says, sending you Christmas cheer, so the tree isn't the only thing getting lit this year. Okay, so cute. And they're separate, so you don't have to use both of them if you don't want to. But so funny. I mean, that's like a wicked little card you can send to for a masculine card. Crack me up. I thought that was so funny. Very cute. Very cute. So we've got Mod Man Christmas, Christmas cheer set of 2, and mid-century sparkle background. Yeah, you're right, Amy. You could do a tag with that sentiment, but don't you think this would look really great together? Having that, this is all one stamp, all right? So you could fussy cut that, put it on top of your background. Yeah, so much fun. That's fun. I like that. Okay. All right, so getting down to the bottom here. And the last one is this retro reindeer. So this one's really cute. And I thought that retro reindeer would look nice with the mid-century sparkle background. I thought those two would go good together. But it just, I don't know, it says retro. I don't know, it doesn't look that retro to me. It kind of just looks elegant, in other words. I did pick up a few other stamps from previous releases that I want to show you and show you my ideas of how I would mix and match them with some of the new stamps. So let's look at those next. So what you just saw was the entire new release, and these stamps are all 15% off until the 8th of October. Then they go back to normal price. If you do purchase anything from Technique Junkies above and beyond or different than the new release, then you could use my discount code and get a 10% discount. And that's TJ10 Tracy. So you're getting a 15% discount on the new stamps until the 8th. And then anything else in your cart, you'll get 10% off what else you order. Yes, thank you so much, T, for putting that in the chat. And then once these are no longer on sale for 15% off, you could still use my coupon then and get 10% off. But I certainly would like for you to get the best savings you can get. So if you see something that's catching your eye, I would definitely encourage you to get it. Get it while you can get it for 15% off. Okay. So let me show you a couple other things that I added on to my order this month because I thought they were super cute and I thought they would go with some of these stamps that are part of the new release. So let me just put the new release back away. Otherwise, I will get them confused, which I already did. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to confuse y'all with that. Okay. All right, so this one says, I believe, it just says, believe in the magic of Christmas. And I think that's a pretty universal stamp. Can be used on a variety of Christmas cards. But I just thought it was really pretty, and I like the little swirls with the stars. This one is super cute. I believe it's from last year. It's called Christmas Mugshot. And the cat is holding a little sign that says, I knocked down the Xmas tree. So that's what the cat is being on a mugshot. That was his crime or her crime. And then not to be outdone, we've got a cute little, what is that? Is that an English bulldog? Oh, no. French bulldog? I don't know. And it says ho, ho, ho. So he's holding a sign too. A French bulldog. Thank you. Yeah, it kind of looks like a boxer too. So it's either a French bulldog or a boxer, one or the other. Hi, Donna. So glad you could join us tonight. So that one's called Ho 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 Dog. And the cat is called Christmas Mugshot. Okay. Yeah, there's no doubt the detail in these stamps is just, it's one of the things that we love about our red rubber stamps, right, everyone? Okay, I also grabbed this Merry Christmas. It's very Victorian, sort of Currier and Ives to me when I look at it. I'm not sure if any of you remember the Currier and Ives. They had different pictures and they would put them on like plates and different things for household decorations. Yeah, it looks like a bar mirror too. Yeah, it does. So yeah, this is a nice sentiment that could go with maybe our reindeer, maybe not, that I showed you earlier. We'll take a look at it and see. Okay, now these are, I think, really folksy. This one is called Christmas Words Set. And you've got 4 Christmas words. You have Noel, hope, of course I love that word, joy, and peace. All right. And the reason I got this one, well, first of all, I think it's very sort of old world, Pennsylvania Dutch, Nordic type. I don't know. It just reminds me. But I thought maybe this reindeer would look nice with one of these because they are vertical. Hey, Star, I showed everybody your beautiful card that you sent me. I love it. The one that you sent me for the card swap with the little baby elephants. So stinking cute. Love it. Also, Star, thank you for the extras that you put in the envelope. Greatly appreciated. Beautiful work that you've done. Beautiful. So, I don't know. I just thought because the deer was so tall and had such long legs that it would look nice beside a sentiment that goes up and down instead of crossed. So I might pair these together. I think especially the word peace beside that reindeer would look really nice. So that's my idea for this one. And then Technique Junkies has several Christmas songs that are stamps. So this one is Jingle Bells. And it has a really cool old-fashioned font. Okay, T, there you go. It you can get different songs. Like she has Oh Holy Night, A Little Town of Bethlehem, Jingle Bells, and there's another one. Well, I thought, you guys are probably reading my mind, that would go nice with this Get Your Jingle On. I thought that would look kind of cool. Yeah, you can also put the deer with the jingle bells and put little jingle bells on his antlers. All right, so that's why I got that one. And there's a sentiment that talks about music, and it's part of the, let me get it here. Here we go. So do you remember earlier, there's a sentiment that says, out of the silence, music, out of the darkness, light, out of the uncertainty, promise, hope that was born that night. This Jingle Bells might not be the most appropriate for this sentiment, but if I got like Oh Holy Night or Away in a Manger, that sentiment would look really pretty matched with that. But as far as that goes, I mean, I probably have some music style paper that I can put with that beautiful sentiment. But I think I can put this Jingle Bells to use with that Get Your Jingle On. And that would look nice. Oh, and another thing I got was this Star Power. So it's got all kinds of little stars in the background. And they're sort of connected like a net. So I really thought that was pretty. And really, you could use this as a background for anything. It's very universal. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea for Sunday school. You could, you know, I have a couple here. For example, I've got Sleigh Bells Ring, Are You Listening? And then In the Lane Snow Is Listening. I could put that with this one. You could do that. This would be pretty embossed. Yeah, it definitely would. Either silver or gold. We've got this set of ornaments that could be put with these stars as well. So this, I think, is just a very universal background stamp that goes beyond Christmas time. Can be used any time of the year. But I thought for Christmas, I could pair it with, that looks pretty. Believe in the Magic of Christmas. And then that stars, very pretty. So those go well together. And then the Christmas ball lights. I don't have any stamps like this. And I wanted these for a while now. I've had my eye on these for a while now. And there's so much you can do with this. You can do a, like a black embossed. And then you could watercolor the little lights. Or you could do some kind of embossing directly, you know, with the lights. So there's a lot you can do with this one. me see here. I wonder if our little, even our little dog with I Believe in Santa paws would look really cute. Oh yeah, definitely. It's a very nice universal background for Christmas. The Christmas lights. That's that one. And then the last one I got is called Baubles, and it kind of reminds me of the retro ornaments background. It's sort of along the same genre of stamps, background stamps, but it is more compact and the colors are darker, whereas this is more spread apart and the baubles are larger. But I thought these baubles would make a nice background. We've got, let's see. Oh, we've got so many possibilities here. You could put the vintage ornaments with the baubles. Could put I Believe in Santa paws. Yeah, so yeah, it does remind you of the hanging beads. But I think it's going to be pretty. And you could actually use it beyond Christmas. You could use it at other times too. Okay? All right, so let me go back through and resort these. I want to keep the old release towards the back of my basket here. That way, if somebody asks me whether it's part of the new release or the old release, I'll know. I would like to make a card tonight using some of the new release stamps. If you would like to stay while we do that together, I would be super pleased. So which one would you like to see? We can do the reindeer or the Santa paws doggy. We've got the vintage ornaments and the Get Your Jingle On. You like the reindeer with the word peace? Now, the peace is from a previous release, but it certainly goes very well, I think, with that reindeer. Definitely. Yeah, Meg, I wanted there to be lots of mix and match possibilities whenever I place my order. I wanted to be able to just have a variety, different styles. So that's one of the things I like about it. It's not all the same style. They're all a nice variety. All right, so we will go ahead and get ready to make our card with the Christmas words set and the retro reindeer. All right, so let's go ahead and get our reindeer out. Okay, there we go. I mean, this would even look good with trees around it, like winter woods. Wouldn't that be pretty? How many bins of TJ stamps do you have? So I have 3 and now I have 2 more. So I have a total of 5. And I would say they're very comparable to the size that I showed you. One is a shoebox size, sort of a plastic